Hello everyone, I'm Sicx from Sicxtarot.co.uk and Twitter and Instagram at Sicxtarot. Now today I'll be doing the weekly forecast for the 8th to the 14th of April. So, and this week I shall be using the Fey Tarot, F-E-Y Tarot, like Feywild from Dungeons and Dragons. If there was a Dungeons and Dragons Tarot, I'll look that up, let me know if there is. It does sound pretty interesting. Although, I don't know how it would vary too much. I think it would just be Lord of the Rings Tarot, which does exist. I haven't got those yet. I might do one day. I hope you all had a good week. I've also been doing some live, I did a couple of live streams on Instagram, so I might do those again soon. So, but enough about that. Let's start with the reading. So, for those of you who've not seen this before, so we've got Monday and Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday, Friday and the weekend. So, the start of the week is as Two of Pentacles. Let's zoom in a bit. There you go, got Two of Pentacles. So, at the beginning of the week, it's trying to understand the best option, because you've kind of got an opportunity, you've got something quite important, but you need to kind of figure out its priority, because this is very important, but there are other things that are also very important, and it's about trying to know how to prioritise it. So it's something that's quite important to you and important to others, but there might be other things going on that's more important to some, and that might be a scenario where certain people might want you to prioritise their stuff over other people's, and it's about trying to have a good idea of where to place this in order. So Wednesday and Thursday, you have the Queen of Swords, and the Queen is kind of this Queen. She's very somber. She's not necessarily. She kind of comes across. There's a woman who kind of comes across as not harsh, but just more kind of emotionless, or shows that she doesn't really care. Not really showing disinterest, but more that she doesn't seem to live where everyone else lives. She doesn't seem to live on the same plane as the rest of us. She's just kind of off in her own more in her own world. But she's kind of very severe. So she's not the sort of person you would go to for sympathy. She is the sort of person who tell you things how they are, but she'd say it in a way as if she gets it, but she doesn't. It comes across that she doesn't understand why it bothers you. She doesn't seem to understand why it's an issue for you, because it feels like she doesn't have an understanding of how the world works. So therefore it's like, oh, it's simple, you do this. And you're like, okay, that's fine, but it's like they're saying it because they have no emotional attachment, and they don't seem to understand why this sort of stuff affects you, because they don't quite seem to understand how something like that can affect someone. So they kind of have their attitude is kind of alien, but you still get the straight answers, but not necessarily from a source of empathy. So always keep an eye out for that. So Friday and the weekend, we have the Ace of Wands. Now that one does look quite bizarre. Yeah. Excuse me. That one does look quite bizarre, but it's about growth and new ideas. So Friday in the weekend, you'll have more of a inspirational kick, a kind of get up and go, as they say down my way, and a way to kind of a thing to focus on for the following week. So you kind of get a bit of motivation, not necessarily a kind of forward driving force like you would with the Eight of Wands, but it's more of a new idea and a new direction. And yeah, you consider it kind of the best, more of a new idea and a kind of new direction to go, and it will kind of give you the kick you need for the following week. So you'll be starting like the next week with this sort of with this idea in mind. So overall, it's so the week kind of flows through where you kind of need to know, you kind of need to learn what your priorities are above other people's, and kind of see where what you prioritise and how other people consider that priority. So you might need to do a bit of compromise, or kind of do some workarounds. This might be with someone who's not necessarily understand how you work, and understand how they may not necessarily know why it's not an easy decision for you. But this prioritization can help focus new ideas and new ways to use this idea, and in that way that can help with the following week, and how that can kind of kick you forward, push you forward rather, and get you going. So that's the forecast for the week. I said these have been the Fey Tarot from the Scarabino. Don't forget to check out some of my other videos on this channel. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, smash that button, etc. You can also follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Sicx Tarot, and you can also follow my website bluesixtarot.co.uk. Or if you're just bored and just want to check out some general stuff, you can just follow me at Sicx, where I talk about nerd stuff and retweet a whole bunch of weird things. At the moment, I'm making my way through the Puppet Master series, because I'm a fan of an internet video game critic, and he's really big on Puppet Master, so I'm slowly making my way through. If you want to see some of my thoughts on that, you can follow, I've been posting that on Twitter. And you enjoy the rest of your week and have a good weekend. Bye.